occurring and not being detected on a timely basis. Okay? So, again, the assertions aren't going to change, right? The assertions are the assertions. Management's assertions don't change. What is going to be different is our audit approach related to those assertions, because we're looking at different accounts. Our risk is going to be different. You saw the difference between occurrence and a completeness when you're looking at the sales and collection cycle versus the expenditure cycle. So the types of documents that the auditor is going to look at in this cycle would be things like the purchase requisition. And as I said before when we talked about this, a purchase requisition usually comes from the user department. So if I'm in the accounting department and I need supplies, I'm going to issue a purchase requisition to the purchasing department, and then the purchasing department will prepare a purchase order. They'll perform competitive bids, or they'll make sure that the purchase is placed with an approved authorized vendor, and the purchase order is what goes to the vendor. Do we create a liability at this point? What do you think? No, right? Because the only thing that we've done is that we've requested goods from a vendor, right? We've ordered those goods. When those goods come in, or when the service is performed, a receiving report is issued, right? So the warehouse will issue a receiving report, and that receiving report will be the basis to update the accounting records, right? So at the point that this receiving report, the goods come in, we're going to debit inventory and credit accounts payable based on this receiving report. So the receiving report is used to update the accounting records. The vendor invoice, right, is what the vendor sends, and that is what is used to submit the payment. Obviously checks, cash disbursements journal, the cash accounts payable master file, which is a list of all outstanding payables, the cash disbursements master file, which represents all of the cash disbursements. What other file is not up here is the vendor master file. And the vendor master file is important. Companies should control that, because you want to make sure that you're purchasing from approved vendors and that the company is already approved. And this is really important when a company, let's say, is in manufacturing, right? So they're manufacturing goods. It's important for them to know that they're purchasing from vendors who have high quality, so they're purchasing high quality goods, vendors who will deliver the goods on time, because if those goods aren't delivered on time, it impacts their production process. So